Metalheadz podcast, every year we get together, and I think all the boys can never take each other seriously because it's the banter. It's all about the Christmas podcast, having a laugh and getting together because we're all very busy. We're here supporting the underground music and coming here to the crib, to the old studio in the sticks to celebrate life and all the wonderful music and tunage that we have, and to realise that we're 20 deep, yo. We mean to do as we say, and lay it down as we've always done, and that's what I love. This music and these guys, so this is the family, this is what it's about. Getting together, having a family get together, having some food, talking some cheap talk, some trash talk, even, and getting ripped to pieces at the Metalheadz podcast. Yeah, here it is. Enjoy. Come on, it's Christmas! Yes, and seriously, we've got DLR coming up. He's going to tell us about what he's been up to, and he's going to crush everyone in his park with his album. Apparently you're doing the album with Mako.
Yeah, man, yeah. Gonna do it, my soul brother Mako.
That's it, wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. I know, I'm excited, mate. I'm actually truly excited. Probably about a year now, actually, yeah. He's pretty fucking amazing guy, I've got to be honest, man.
He's pretty big.
In terms of like, you know, meeting someone and being like, wow, this guy is fucking incredible, and I've only just met him, so. Wow. I like to call it love at first sight. Wow! Love at first sight. I know, yeah, inside info.
Yeah, and Mikkel, seriously, you make me feel, I've been enjoying it every set, man. I love that tune.
So we're glad you like it, man.
So your EP's finished, right?
It is, it's done. It should be, well, yeah, it's available to buy now.
Right.
So,
get in there, Christmas stocking.
Get in there, Christmas stocking.
Pretty juicy.
Mikkel, seriously, you've been the quiet knight in the Headz camp, and you're finally going to be making some damage next year, I hear.
Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully. Okay. Got loads more on the way, so yeah, plenty of tunes on the way out.
And you're going to be hearing that a little later on in this Christmas podcast. SP, we were talking about cerebral palsy and the things he gets up to, right? Yeah. And this is seriously, right now, every time we're in the studio, we get like a mind block. Me and Jim, we're doing this piece of music. We're some scientists, we do this thing. And we had a bit of a block, and we're like, oh god, this is tense.
Tense?
It was tense.
Tense isn't the fucking word. Was this when you were doing the prayer?
No, this was some mad scientist project. Anyway. Body of Songs, that's what it's called. What's it called? Body of Songs. But anyway, so to get us up, we had to think, what is the most thing that we can dig out to really turn it around? Terrible palsy, when you get drunk, mate, this is you. This is something for you.
Mate wasn't drunk when he did this.
Was he not drunk? Was he not drunk?
Sober.
Was he sober?
It's just illustrating how mental Paul actually is.
For all of you worldwide listeners out there, this is Terrible Palsy at his best. His very best.
Come on, let's turn it up.
So there you have it, Paul, the Terrible Paul. Yay! Again.
What a knob.
James, man. James, a sense of wanting, man.
Yeah.
The tune that you say I never play because you're never there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really listen to your sets normally, but I mean... I heard you one time and you didn't play it, so
that was the lead as well, I couldn't find it.
Well, it wasn't that happy, really, so...
He wasn't that happy, he was like, no, he's not playing my tune.
He's too busy getting off with Mako.
Yeah. We were getting really hot.
Alright, it's the Metalheadz podcast, wake up! SP's in the house. They're lurking in the background. Mr. Loki Chaloni.
I am Franz Dapos, the best photographer in the France. My name is Chaloni, that is my real name, Chaloni Wolf. Have you seen the hairs on my chest? Come into my harem, I will take a photograph of you. We've got a big up Loki. Jubei, you'll back me up on this. I thought this was a nice touch.
Yeah, go on, give us a
on Friday in Munich, the promoter said, you know, Loki's been playing out for Flow a long time in Munich. I've never played in Munich in 12 years. I don't think Paul had either. Right? And the promoter said, you know what? Normally I would have booked Loki, but he said, if you're going to book Jubei, you've got to get SP. I was like, you know what, Lokes?
How is that speaking of?
Go on, Luke.
Go on, see.
Right, so talking of which, we'll bring it down. Chiloni. So come bring a chair over here. Come on, come and take the hot seat. Come and take the hot seat. So you are MC regularly.
I am indeed, yeah, still on the mic.
But now you're this ridiculously fantastic photographer.
Well, thank you, mentor.
I've got to
mention it because you constantly remind me of your inspiration. And it's true, you inspire a lot musically and with the photography as well.
Christmas humbug. No, but it's been brilliant watching you grow with that. I mean, but I've seen some amazing shots that you've done, man. You know, like I've got the prints available now. The Inner City Life one with the Red Bull thing is a wicked shot.
It is. By the time people hear this, that will have sold out.
But DRS's cover as well. I mean, you've been shooting that. That looks amazing, man. I mean, it really looks tight.
The great thing about the DRS cover though is that you're going to paint it.
I am indeed painting one of the photographs that he has done because the technique which has been specialised in for a while now. I don't even know if you caught my wonderful art show in Devon Street. Mikael, how was working with Martina as well? Because you were doing some stuff with her.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, Martina Baker. Yeah, is an amazing vocalist. Just like one take, that's it.
Yeah, she's pretty talented because she kind of comes from like a folk indie background as well.
Yeah, and she's got a unique voice.
Yeah, she's really good. I mean, the album's coming out next year, and we're really, I'm really blessed to have that because I think it's one of those projects that you took your time over doing it, which is brilliant, and I think it's great for all of us to have you on board. Outdoor. Edit that. Right. So we've got coming up is Tears, which is on the forthcoming album, and it's coming out in.
Where's Ant?
I don't know.
Where's Ant? I think it's March.
February.
March. So,
Quarter one.
Yeah,
so this is My Tears?
Yeah, it's My Tears featuring Steel, coming out on March, I think. And where's Ant?
He's never there when you need him.
It's a big tune.
It's a big tune. Thank you everyone for supporting Metalheadz over the last year. It's been really, really unbelievable. And we're coming up to our 20-year anniversary, and I could not have a better crew right here, right now with Headz. Thank you to all the supporters. Peace.
Hey!
20th anniversary for Metalheadz, man. I mean, take me seriously this week or not. It's a big thing getting to 20 years, and next year we're approaching 2014. It's around the corner, and at the end of the year we like to celebrate what we've done and what we've achieved and where we're at. And the greatest thing for me is knowing that it's 20 years next year, and we've got Platinum Breaks 4 coming, which is unbelievable. We've got a Origin project, which I've kept very, very secret, including all of the artists into an 18-minute opus, believe it or not, which is going to be very, very big. In terms of cutting edge and integral to the music project. We've got some great new guys. Knowledge just came on board. He's from my hometown of Wolverhampton, round the way. Boom.
It's myself, SBA1, aka Knowledge. We're at Goldie's house on a little podcast party thing, silly wigs, food. I started listening to hardcore jungle stuff. 91, my cousin got me into it. I think I started to hear about Metalheadz around 95 times. I made a remix, which I won't say what it is. I sent it to Metalheadz. I didn't hear nothing back for about 2 weeks, so I sent it him. And he gave me a bit of a grilling, to be honest. Just said he didn't like it, and I just says, well, I got 4 tunes here, like 4 fresh ones, because the remix I did was an old one from '94. And yeah, I just sent in these 4 fresh things. Just like Metalheadz, I've been a fan of Goldie stuff for years, and I think he's just always been someone to really look up to, and I think there feels like there's a connection there with the music anyway. But yeah, it's always been a big inspiration, influence in what I'll do. Since I've started. And my first tune I ever did, I gave it to Goldie. Giving him that CD was tough because obviously doing my first tune and stuff. Being Goldie, he called me back the next day, and I was shocked. It's the first response I'd ever got, so I think that was a massive inspiration.
I'm Paul Dubé. We're here today for the Christmas podcast at Goldie's house, Metalheadz HQ. It's been quite a good year. I finished and released my debut album on Metalheadz, To Have and Have Not. That came out in September, and it's been really good. Yeah, it's gone really well. I'm going to Japan, Australia, New Zealand, hopefully China, maybe Thailand for a little bit of an Asia tour, and then I've got a couple of remixes. I've done a remix for Lensman for his album, and try and get back in the studio and get some new tunes done as well. I mean, I worked with quite a few people on the album, more than I was expected to. Obviously there was Goldie on there, Marcus Intellects, Jay Kenzo, Youngster, D Bridge vocal, SP vocal, Flowdan. The people that I collaborated with on the album wasn't actually something I set out to do. They just kind of happened as the time come around, and they just kind of happened to hopefully maybe in 2014 some more things like that happen.
Cool. And what was your highlight of? Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't know where to look.
It doesn't matter where you look.
It's Goldie everywhere. Yeah, so that was a highlight of 2013.
So there it is, Metalheadz family get together, and you can hear they're all fading out slowly as the evening progresses. But it's been wonderful. And the reason why I do this every year is because we don't really get together that much, and it's important in a world of where it's all kind of connectable and the internet, where people got to stay in touch physically, you know what I mean, and interact and tell stories and fables, and it's just really good to get together and have a great time. And I think the podcast is a thing where we're all getting older, we've all got kids now. It's great seeing Loxy running around with his little nipper, and my nephews and running around, and that's what I really like, and that's what I kind of live for, because it's music made me and it made the family, and I think we've been going for 20 years now, on the cusp of 20 years, and it's a beautiful thing. And if anyone's passionate about this music, it's got most definitely me. Whether I'm holding a fish naked, or whether I'm conducting, or whether I'm painting, or whether I'm running around, I'm still going to be here. I ain't going anywhere, because being an artist and having this family is what I live for, because it's brilliant, it's really good. And I don't know, someone's got to take over the legacy, right? We're getting old. So all the new boys, all the new music, I think the whole generation will discover this, right? Whether it's 10 years or 20 years time, you will discover this music. All we got to do is keep it tangible, so you know there's tangible evidence. Whether or not that's going to be documentary or talking heads, whatever, I think it's all about us talking heads and having a good time. Peace.